Hey you guys, I just had my very first cleanup of the year, and there was some pretty solid stuff in there. Not a whole lot that I actually brought home, but that's perfectly fine because I am sort of low on space. I did bring three things home to keep, and I will show you those. And then there's also just a Holmes like 12-inch pedestal that isn't even going to stay here long. It's going straight to my school as there's no AC there. But anyways, I'll show you what I've got. First up, we have this bad boy, and the prize find of this cleanup, and probably will be of the year. It is a Hunter Zephyr 16-inch. As you can see, it's been painted a lovely shade of institution green. Probably going to keep the green. However, I would not mind stripping the paint off of the badge parts there, and then also off of the tag on the back. Because why wouldn't you? Obviously you want to see the tag. I don't mind the green everywhere else though. And then it also does just need to be bent back. However, free is free, cannot complain. This actually I even got before the cleanup started. As soon as I walk on site, one of the guys who usually also works there calls me over. He's like, hey, I've got something in my locker for you. I found it and I wanted to save it for you because I thought you might want it. And then he tells me, go ahead, open it, and then this is what was in there. So, needless to say, I was ecstatic because I love these. I've always wanted one, and now I've got one. I cannot wait to get it fixed up because this will definitely be a fun display piece. And you can probably see in the background, I got another K223. And yeah, I did actually figure out that was the model name. I don't think I ever opened up the other one I had, so I did know that was the thing, and nobody ever told me. So I didn't really know, but yeah, that's definitely what both of those are. So I'm happy to have another one. That one's in a bit more rough shape, but not the worst. And the final thing, which would have been the prize find if it actually had worked properly, was this behemoth of a behemoth right here. It's that behemoth-y. It's a really nice Sansui AV receiver here, and it's in all right shape. I mean, there's a few little bits of damage here. And then the inside, despite being blown out by me, still needs some work. However, I have seen other stereos like that. I.e., I want to say it was one of the ones up here. I think it... well, actually, here you can see the other ones I've got. And then there's the other Sansui I have right there, which is pretty badass. This one's just a little bit different. It still does have the super bass and all that jazz and stuff there. But anyways, yeah, this one I literally had all my speakers hooked up to it because this bad boy can take a lot. You know, you've got your A and B channel here, and you've got your center channel and your surround channel there. So I had all of these speakers minus that one hooked up to it, and turn it on, right? I've got volume all the way down, literally creep it up ever so slightly. It's louder than hell, and there's a lot of static, so I immediately turned the damn thing off. So I have a feeling the static is probably coming from just how still unclean the thing is on the inside. I've got some special stuff I can spray in there, which I just don't know where it is. My dad has it somewhere. And the really loud thing might have something to do with some receivers do not actually recognize you know, they really only recognize the phone volume, and this volume dial doesn't do anything if your phone, it just totally goes through your phone when you're hooked up through Bluetooth, which could have been why it was super loud. However, then I took I took all the speakers off of it except for the ones in the A channel. So I literally just had the A channel going, and the right one was sounding, but it was outrageously muffled. And then the left one wasn't sounding at all. And I should also mention I had the volume way down this time because that's what my dad suggested me to do. I have a feeling that's probably what the volume deal was. The static is probably the dirtiness inside. Hopefully the muffling is too. I don't know. Like I said, it powers on fine. Everything seems to switch fine. I really hope this thing isn't screwed because this is one beautiful piece of audio equipment right here. And what's really cool, aside from bass, there's super bass, you know, it's got loudness, and there's tons of speaker channels on here, so it's a pretty nice thing here. So hopefully I can get it working properly again. I would really like that. Otherwise, I will just probably recycle it. Also got this nice piece of milk glass here, and it's got the hole in the center for a finial. I decided, yeah, it's really nice. I should just take it. and maybe I'll find a finial to throw on it someday. I just thought it would be nice to have in case I ever wanted it for any of my fans or anything like that. But yeah, so that is all I brought home from the cleanup. And then my aunt and uncle dropped by and they found some little ceiling speakers at a garage sale for me, and they brought them home. Here they are. There's 2 of them. And these are obviously full range speakers, as you would expect for an in-ceiling speaker. That's what they are. I mean, they're obviously nothing too spectacular. Obviously, floor standing speakers or something like that are going to be far superior to those. However, they're nice and they're here. They didn't sound horrible. I tested them. I should also mention that after the very loud incident there, I did go test all those speakers on the Luxman over there just to make sure that none of them were blown. Luckily, everything was okay. Well, I didn't test that super bass woofer. However, that thing has no real value to it. As much as I would like it to be functional, if it's not functional, I can live. So everything seemed to be fine, thank goodness. I will definitely keep you guys posted on that. I also hope to potentially have another fan tomorrow. I don't know, I saw it in the window of an antique store as I drove by on the way to the cleanup. So I'm going to go swing by tomorrow and see if it's still there. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I don't really have anything new for you. I suppose I could just tell you that I've got 4 more catalogs on the way to me. And then everything that'll be left for me to get by then is, first of all, the WAC fan catalog, which I have no idea how I'm going to get so far. That one I really got to work out. Then just home enhancements and Transglobe. Once again, no idea how I'm going to get those. I'll figure something out. But otherwise, I'll have everything in for this year, which is fantastical. And I can just focus on those few and then worry about the June supplements and such as they come out. And yeah, that's really all I've got for you here. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.